As we cross the milestone of 60, prioritizing heart health becomes more critical than ever. The heart, a tireless muscle that has powered us through decades, faces new challenges with age. Heart disease remains a leading cause of mortality for older adults, but many of its risks are tied not to dramatic lifestyle flaws but to subtle, often overlooked habits. These hidden habits, behaviors we might not even recognize as harmful, can quietly undermine cardiovascular wellness, increasing the likelihood of hypertension, heart attacks, or strokes. Understanding and addressing these habits can make a profound difference in maintaining a strong, healthy heart well into your later years. What makes these habits so insidious is their ability to blend into daily life, masquerading as normal parts of aging or harmless routines. After 60, it's easy to dismiss a lack of exercise as taking it easy, or poor sleep as just part of getting older. Yet, these seemingly minor choices accumulate, creating a ripple effect that strains the heart over time. The good news? Awareness is the first step toward change. By identifying these hidden saboteurs, you can adopt simple, sustainable strategies to protect your heart without overhauling your life. This article explores 4 common but under-recognized habits that jeopardize heart health after 60. From sedentary tendencies to dietary missteps, we'll uncover why these behaviors are so damaging and how they often go unnoticed. More importantly, we'll provide practical solutions to counteract their effects, empowering you to take charge of your cardiovascular health. Let's dive in and shine a light on these silent threats to ensure your heart thrives for years to come. Habit 1. Sedentary lifestyle. As we age beyond 60, it's tempting to embrace a slower pace, often leading to a sedentary lifestyle that can quietly sabotage heart health. A sedentary lifestyle is characterized by prolonged periods of inactivity. Think hours spent sitting while reading, watching TV, or even socializing without movement. For many, this shift feels like a natural part of aging, a reward for years of hard work. However, this hidden habit significantly increases the risk of cardiovascular issues, making it one of the most insidious threats to heart health in older adults. The impact of inactivity on the heart is profound. Regular physical activity strengthens the heart muscle, improves blood flow, and helps regulate blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Without it, the heart becomes less efficient, leading to a higher risk of hypertension, obesity, and even heart failure. Sedentary behavior also contributes to arterial stiffness and inflammation, both of which accelerate atherosclerosis, the buildup of plaque in arteries. Studies show that adults over 60 who engage in less than 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity per week face a 30% higher risk of heart disease. Yet, this habit often goes unnoticed because it's normalized as slowing down or taking it easy, rather than recognized as a health risk. Why is this habit so hidden? It's woven into daily routines. Many older adults don't realize that hours spent seated, even during hobbies like knitting or card games, add up. Unlike smoking or excessive drinking, inactivity doesn't carry an obvious stigma, making it easy to overlook. Social factors like reduced mobility or lack of access to safe exercise spaces can also reinforce this pattern, as can the misconception that vigorous exercise is required to make a difference. The good news is that counteracting a sedentary lifestyle doesn't demand a gym membership or marathon training. Simple, accessible changes can yield significant benefits. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate activity weekly, such as brisk walking, gardening, or dancing. Even breaking up sitting time with short movement breaks, standing, stretching, or walking around the house can improve circulation and reduce cardiovascular strain. Low-impact exercises like chair yoga or water aerobics are excellent for those with joint issues. Setting daily movement goals, such as 10,000 steps or 30-minute activity sessions, helps build consistency. Partnering with a friend or joining a community group can make staying active enjoyable and sustainable. By recognizing a sedentary lifestyle as a hidden threat and taking small, intentional steps to move more, you can protect your heart and enhance your overall well-being. Consult a healthcare provider before starting new activities to ensure they're safe for your health profile, and start reclaiming your heart strength today. Habit 2. Poor stress management. After age 60, managing stress effectively becomes vital for heart health, yet poor stress management is a hidden habit that many overlook. Chronic stress, or reliance on ineffective coping mechanisms like overeating or withdrawing socially, can silently strain the cardiovascular system. For older adults, stressors such as health concerns, financial pressures, or changes in family dynamics are common, and the way these are handled can profoundly impact the heart. Unlike acute stress, which triggers a temporary fight or flight response, ongoing stress keeps the body in a heightened state, creating a cascade of effects that undermine heart health. The impact of poor stress management on the heart is significant. Chronic stress elevates cortisol and adrenaline levels, which increase blood pressure and heart rate. Over time, this can damage blood vessels, promote inflammation, and contribute to plaque buildup in arteries, raising the risk of heart attacks or strokes. Stress also disrupts heart rhythm and can exacerbate conditions like atrial fibrillation, which is more common in older adults. Research indicates that individuals over 60 with high stress levels are up to 40% more likely to develop cardiovascular disease. Additionally, stress often leads to unhealthy behaviors, such as smoking or neglecting exercise, compounding the risk. This habit is hidden because stress is frequently viewed as a mental or emotional issue, not a physical threat. Many dismiss it as an inevitable part of life, especially in later years, and fail to connect it to heart health. Cultural attitudes that prioritize stoicism can discourage seeking help, while subtle signs like irritability or fatigue are often misattributed to aging rather than stress. Moreover, older adults may not recognize that their coping strategies, such as excessive alcohol use or isolation, are ineffective and harmful. Fortunately, effective stress management is within reach and doesn't require drastic changes. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or deep breathing exercises, can lower cortisol levels and promote relaxation. Even 5 minutes of focused breathing daily can make a difference. Engaging in hobbies like gardening, painting, or music can provide emotional relief and a sense of purpose. Social connections are also key. Regularly connecting with friends, family, or community groups can buffer stress. For those struggling, professional support from a counselor or therapist can offer tailored strategies. Physical activity, like a daily walk, doubles as a stress reliever and heart protector. By recognizing poor stress management as a hidden risk and adopting practical tools to address it, you can safeguard your heart. Consult a healthcare provider to discuss stress-related symptoms or to explore options like cognitive behavioral therapy. Taking small steps to manage stress today can lead to a healthier, more resilient heart tomorrow. Habit 3. Inconsistent sleep patterns. After age 60, sleep often becomes more elusive, and inconsistent sleep patterns can quietly undermine heart health. This hidden habit involves irregular sleep schedules, frequent waking, or poor sleep quality, such as getting less than 7 to 8 hours of restorative sleep nightly. Many older adults experience changes in sleep due to medical conditions, medications, or lifestyle factors, but these disruptions are often dismissed as a normal part of aging. In reality, inconsistent sleep is a significant risk factor for cardiovascular issues, making it critical to address for a healthy heart. The impact of erratic sleep on the heart is substantial. Poor sleep increases blood pressure and heart rate, stressing the cardiovascular system. It also disrupts the body's ability to regulate inflammation and blood sugar, both linked to heart disease. Research shows that adults over 60 who sleep less than 6 hours per night or have fragmented sleep are up to 50% more likely to develop heart disease or experience a cardiac event. Inconsistent sleep can also contribute to arrhythmias, such as atrial fibrillation, and exacerbate existing heart conditions. Additionally, sleep deprivation often leads to fatigue, reducing motivation for exercise or healthy eating, further compounding heart risks. This habit is hidden because sleep issues are frequently normalized or misattributed. Many older adults accept waking frequently or sleeping irregularly as inevitable, unaware of the toll on their heart. Subtle signs, like daytime drowsiness or difficulty concentrating, may be brushed off as age-related rather than linked to sleep quality. External factors, such as late-night screen time or irregular routines, often go unnoticed as contributors. Moreover, sleep problems can be overshadowed by other health concerns, making them less likely to be addressed. Correcting inconsistent sleep patterns is achievable with practical strategies. Establishing a consistent bedtime routine, going to bed and waking at the same time daily, helps regulate the body's internal clock. Creating a sleep-friendly environment with a dark, quiet, and cool bedroom enhances rest. Limiting screen time at least an hour before bed reduces blue light exposure, which disrupts melatonin production. Avoiding caffeine or heavy meals in the evening can prevent sleep interruptions. Relaxation techniques like reading or gentle stretching can ease the transition to sleep. For those with persistent issues, a healthcare provider can assess for conditions like sleep apnea, which is common in older adults and closely tied to heart risks. By recognizing inconsistent sleep as a hidden threat and prioritizing sleep hygiene, you can protect your heart and improve overall well-being. Consult a doctor if sleep problems persist to rule out underlying issues. Small changes to your sleep routine today can lead to a stronger, healthier heart tomorrow. Habit 4. Unbalanced diet choices. After age 60, dietary habits play a pivotal role in heart health, yet unbalanced diet choices often go unnoticed as a hidden threat. This habit involves over-reliance on processed foods, excessive sodium, or skipping nutrient-rich meals in favor of convenience. For many older adults, changes in appetite, budget constraints, or reduced energy for cooking can lead to dietary missteps. These choices, while seemingly minor, accumulate over time, significantly increasing the risk of cardiovascular problems and undermining heart health. The impact of an unbalanced diet on the heart is profound. Diets high in processed foods, saturated fats, and sodium contribute to elevated cholesterol levels, high blood pressure, and artery damage. Excessive sodium, common in canned soups or fast food, promotes fluid retention, straining the heart and blood vessels. Inadequate intake of heart protective nutrients like fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, and antioxidants, found in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, can exacerbate inflammation and blood sugar imbalances. Studies show that older adults with poor dietary habits face a 35% higher risk of heart disease. Unbalanced diets also contribute to obesity and diabetes, both major risk factors for heart attacks and strokes. This habit is hidden because small dietary choices often fly under the radar. A daily snack of chips or a reliance on frozen meals doesn't seem harmful in isolation, but their cumulative effect is significant. Many older adults may not realize that heart-healthy labels on packaged foods can be misleading, masking high sodium or sugar content. Social factors, like eating alone or limited access to fresh produce, can reinforce poor choices. Additionally, dietary habits are often ingrained, making it easy to overlook their impact on long-term heart health. Counteracting unbalanced diet choices is achievable with simple, sustainable changes. Adopting a heart-healthy diet, such as the Mediterranean diet, emphasizes whole foods like vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and healthy fats from nuts or olive oil. Reading nutrition labels to monitor sodium, sugar, and trans fats empowers better choices. Planning meals ahead, such as batch cooking soups or salads, ensures nutrient-rich options are accessible. Portion control helps manage calorie intake, especially for those with reduced activity levels. Incorporating small swaps, like choosing whole grain bread over white or replacing sugary drinks with water, can make a big difference. For those with mobility or budget limitations, frozen or canned produce, low sodium, no added sugar, can be nutritious alternatives. By recognizing unbalanced diet choices as a hidden risk and making intentional adjustments, you can protect your heart. Consult a healthcare provider or dietitian for personalized guidance, especially if managing conditions like hypertension or diabetes. Small, consistent dietary changes today can pave the way for a healthier heart tomorrow. Heart health after 60 hinges on recognizing and addressing subtle threats that can silently undermine your cardiovascular wellness. The 4 hidden habits, sedentary lifestyle, poor stress management, inconsistent sleep patterns, and unbalanced diet choices, may seem harmless in isolation, but their cumulative impact significantly increases the risk of heart disease, hypertension, and strokes. A sedentary lifestyle weakens the heart muscle, chronic stress fuels inflammation, poor sleep disrupts vital regulation, and unbalanced diets clog arteries. These habits are insidious because they blend into daily life, often mistaken for normal aging or dismissed as minor. Yet, their effects are far-reaching, making awareness and action essential for a thriving heart. The good news is that small, sustainable changes can reverse these risks. Incorporating daily movement, practicing mindfulness, prioritizing sleep hygiene, and choosing nutrient-rich foods empower you to protect your heart without drastic lifestyle overhauls. Each step forward, whether a brisk walk, a moment of deep breathing, a consistent bedtime, or a heart-healthy meal, builds resilience and vitality. By addressing these habits, you not only reduce cardiovascular risks but also enhance your overall quality of life, ensuring more years of energy and independence. Take charge of your heart health today. Consult your healthcare provider to discuss personalized strategies, especially if you have existing conditions or concerns. Start with one small change like a 10-minute walk or swapping processed snacks for fruit, and build from there. Your heart has carried you this far. Give it the care it deserves to keep beating strong for years to come. Act now. Schedule that checkup, plan a healthy meal, or take a moment to breathe deeply. Your future self will thank you.